You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the #1 sports talk show on the planet, The Doug Stewart Show.
This is a revolution in radio, the realest, trillest sports talk show in America, The Doug Stewart Show.
Broadcasting live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Time, exclusively on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
This is sports talk for the people.
Follow Stewart Media and Entertainment right now on Facebook to stay connected and locked in for upcoming events like the Couples and Cocktail Series, viewing parties, and much, much more. Up next, get ready to ride raw with the Doug Stewart Show.
This is sports talk with hot sauce, Texas Pete hot sauce, the Doug Stewart Show.
Exclusively on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Yes! We're doing some huge things here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the Doug Stewart Show, and the biggest thing being broadcasting other shows. That's right, we're executive producing other shows and playing them on my network. You may have a fantastic show or podcast, but do you have listeners? We got listeners. Over 9,000 followers to the Doug Stewart Show on the Spreaker platform, as well as over 200,000 plus listens to the network itself. So here's what you do. Go to Fiverr.com, that's Fiverr.com, and search the Doug Stewart Show or Stewart Media and Entertainment and get all the details. Or just hit up the producer, Tree at TheDougStewartShow.com. That's spelled Trei. Tree at TheDougStewartShow.com, and come and do business with us on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes! From sporting events, concerts, and plays, Gistix has the best tickets for them all. The owner, a veteran and military spouse, founded the company set on delivering affordable prices for all the top events. Also, they sell 100% authentic signed memorabilia and quality fan merchandise. It's a one-stop shop for fans. Gistix was founded in 2014 by 4 fun people with military and DoD backgrounds that are fans of everything entertainment. They work hard at helping fans like us discover tickets for live entertainment at a great price, providing hard-to-find authentic sports items and merchandise. And they offer Easter eggs that give fans additional opportunities to purchase unique items. Active and non-military members receive an additional discount on event tickets and fan merchandise items as a thank you for your service. Again, Gistix is founded by fans, and they listen to other fans to understand the importance of service, price, and quality across the board for entertainment, memorabilia, and merchandise. Check them out at Gistix.com, spelled Gistix.com. Again, Gistix.com. That's Gistix.com.
Doctor, this is the mayor talking.
All right.
Doctor,
Come on, what?
always do the right thing.
If you came here to hear for fake, you are in the wrong place. We are for real around here. We keeps it real. This is the Doug Stewart Show, the livest, the realest, the trillest sports talk show in America. Are you not entertained? This is Sports Talk with Hot Sauce, Texas Pete Hot Sauce, the Doug Stewart Show. Yes! Game time. Game time! Game time, baby! What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. Thank you so much for joining your folk. Yay! Yeah, man. If you're new to the show, man, welcome. You have found us. You have found us! Yeah! Oh. That's right, you found us, man. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America, the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you so much for joining your boy. And, man, got got a lot of good stuff to talk about today, man. We got a lot of great stuff to talk about today. Thank you so much for joining me. Shouts out to the Stewies, everybody already in the chat room right now. Shouts out to you. Happy Friday. Yes, sir. Happy Friday. And some good things to get into. October 23rd, 2015. It's always good this part of the year because it's football season. So we get to talk football nonstop, 24/7, 7 days a week. And this weekend we'll hit the Funky Four, which are the four biggest games in college and pro football. We'll touch upon that. We'll also talk about last night's Thursday night game as well. First game for the weekend. Muhammad Ali supports Rick Pitino. You see the title to the show. You talk about a sham. Maybe today we might even just switch it and flip it and talk about the biggest shams in sports history. Because this whole story is a sham. If you haven't heard about it, I'll tell you more about it here in a second. We're going to talk about Snoop Dogg's little boy. I told you that little ninja didn't want to play no football. I told you. Didn't I tell y'all that man didn't want to play no football? So we'll get into that and a whole bunch more. And, oh, yeah, what we do on this show as well, if this is to the new people, we do a lot of interactive stuff with the listeners. So we read chat, emails, all of that stuff on the Doug Stewart Show. Speaking of which, you need to follow the show on Spreaker.com. Hit the little follow button. We are coming oh so close to 10,000 followers. That's vanglorious. It is. I mean, that's incredible. In a little bit over a year, we're coming close to 10,000 followers to the show on Spreaker.com. That doesn't even talk about other people that just hadn't hit the little follow thing or that listen on Stitcher or iHeartRadio or iTunes Radio. So we got many more people that listen to the show and follow the show than that. But it's kind of significant as a milestone. So hit the little follow button and then hit the chat bubble. And when you hit the chat bubble, you're introduced to a whole new world of sports and guide chat. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guide chat. And its inhabitants, the people that inhabit this island, I call them the Stewies. Yeah! Yes, sir. And oh, boy, they're kind of like my co-hosts, my wingmen. They spurn some conversation, and we have some interesting things to talk about. So that's what we'll do today, as we do every single day right here on the Doug Stewart Show, on Stewart Media and Entertainment. All right. Boiled Peanuts Awards. If you're new to the show as well, we do this thing every Friday where we give out boiled peanuts. It's a long story behind the name. Trust me. There's a long story behind it. So if you're new, ask somebody in the chat room. But we give out Boiled Peanuts Awards on Friday. And basically what that is the Buster of the Week, the GOAT of the week in sports and entertainment. So today we already got the nominees. And I think we cut off the voting. Have we already cut off the voting?
No. They haven't voted yet. I didn't post it yet. I'm sorry. Not the voting.
Have we cut off the nominees, the yes. Selection of nominees? And that voice you hear is Tree, the producer to the Doug Stewart Show. Either the producer or the assistant. I can't figure it out. So we have nominees right now. And your nominees are Katina Powell. Katina, you know who that is. Katina Powell is the proper term for her hooker? I mean, or should we just call her dancer mama?
They've been calling her a madam. I noticed on GMA this morning, she's now being called a madam.
Oh, man. All right. Well, madam is the classy way to say hooker. I mean, I guess that's a step up for her. A lot of people probably just call her a hoe or something like that. So, Katina Powell, a young lady that pimped her daughters, amongst other women as well, to the Louisville basketball program for 4 years straight. She's nominated for a Boiled Peanuts Award. Speaking of that whole Louisville thing, Rick Pitino, head coach of the Louisville Cardinal basketball team, he's nominated for a Boiled Peanuts Award. We're going to talk about him in a second. The fix is on. And just a couple of days ago, I talked about how I would be totally shocked if even the great Rick Pitino could evade getting fired. But it looks like it's going to happen. We're going to talk about that. Anybody, and I think this is the way Tree said they posed it in the chat room on the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. Anybody with the last name Kardashian. Because the whole damn family is involved in this whole, fiasco with Lamar Odom. They up in the hospital. They all wearing black. They taking pictures. They got camera crews out there. It's real bootlegging. So anybody named Kardashian is nominated for a Bald Penis Award. Chuck Pagano, head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, who a lot of people, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, who a lot of people said is made the worst call or okayed the worst call in football history with that swinging gate crap thing that they pulled Sunday night. Chuck Pagano, the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, is nominated. And finally, she didn't put her name on the list conveniently, but our own Tree Tail is nominated for a Bald Penis Award. Now, I got to keep it real with you. I don't know why she's been nominated, but I just know that it's proper that she gets nominated. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, it's just like a tradition now. She did something during the week, and Tree's the producer to the show for the new people once again. She did something throughout the week that just, deserved being put on the Bald Penis nominee list. So it's as simple as that. Tree, you're nominated. Now, she's evaded it. The second time I've used that word today. She's evaded it, but today might be her lucky day. It just might be. So we'll give that out a little bit later on today's show. Also, we're going to talk to my man Mike Seals. That's right. Light heavyweight, cruiserweight champion. Has a big fight going on next month. And so we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about it with my man Mike Seals. He's actually a fraternity brother, pledged at Alabama State NE. So showing a little love to the brother. He's actually very, very good, up and coming. A lot of you may not have heard of him, but he's 19-0, 14 KOs. So we're going to talk to my man Mike Seals a little bit later today. Switch it up a little bit, talk a little boxing with him, what he's got going on. All right. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Thank you for tuning in yesterday. If you listened to any of the promotional interviews that we did on the network, / infomercials that we did on the network yesterday, we talked to my man AK Equicore. Real, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? What's a good word describing that dude? Give me a word, Tree. Give me a word. I was trying to think of something like devastating or...
Devastating. I mean, first of all, he's passionate.
Right.
And he's making an impact.
Oh, the word I'm looking for is dynamic. That's
dynamic, yeah.
Real dynamic guy. Does a lot of things. Now, if you're new to the show, sometimes that happens. I take a lot of hits to the head, so sometimes I lose my step in trying to come up with a word. But it's okay. It's okay. Real dynamic guy, man. You can actually go and listen to the interview. Oh, yeah, and my man Gerald Oliveri and Marshall Lyons from BV Mobile Apps. We did 2 different shows on yesterday. You can hear both of them on the Doug Stewart Show website, the Doug Stewart Show app, or on Spreaker.com under the Stewart Media and Entertainment. Great interviews, man. So if you're sitting around at work, you didn't get a chance to listen yesterday, go back and listen to those interviews, man. My man AK, he's a former world-class athlete as well as now a motivational speaker, very, very accomplished. And once again, the word I used was dynamic. So listen to that interview, man. Real good stuff. Thank you to those guys for breaking bread with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Good stuff. You can do it as well, okay? You can do it as well. You can join us on Stewart Media and Entertainment. Just email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com, and let's do some business, man. We got a great following. Once again, close to 10,000 followers. We can help promote you and your business. Believe that, all right? All right. Just like the song says, all right. When we get back from the break, let's talk about last night, man. Thursday night football. Somebody is struggling, and I did say struggle with a C. And we'll talk about last night's game between the 49ers and the Seahawks. Don't go away. Keep it locked. This is the Doug Stewart Show. We're back. The Two Live Stews are back on air every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on WGST. It's sports talk with hot sauce. Special thanks to our sponsor, Bruce Hagen, at Hagen-Law.com for making it happen.
640 WGST in Atlanta. Search 640 WGST on iHeartRadio worldwide.
Yes! In life, things happen, good and bad. And being prepared is always important. If you're like me, a husband, a father, and protector of that family tree, then your family is the most important thing in the world. 95 million U.S. adults don't have protection in place. So, what I've done is put my protection in the hands of the largest and number one independent financial services company in North America, and that's Primerica. They look out for middle America because they believe that offering the most competitive premiums only benefits the client and have been doing so since 1977. If you're a parent, husband, or wife and want to discuss options with one of Primerica's top reps, then call my guy, Greg Wynn, at 678-439-7172. Again, that's 678-439-7172, and he'll put your family first. And hey, tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Yes! Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your number one advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975 and work it out.
Now, for the most part, these rappers are whack, but I love their beats.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though.
Yes, sir.
When it's over, I press rewind, though.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Have you ever seen this video? This video is pretty good. Not that I even watch videos, but I guess I kind of do. I was flipping and I saw this video yesterday, man. My daughters them love this kid. What's his name? Fetty Wap? Fetty Wap got it going on in 2015. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. A little bit later, we're going to talk to Mike Seals, light heavyweight contender, 19-0, 14 knockouts to start his career, man. And so he's got a big fight coming up, and he's a good friend of the Stews, the Doug Stewart Show. So we're going to have him on, frat brother, and we'll have him on to talk about his upcoming fight in his career. Here's the interesting thing about Mike Seals, and I'm going to ask him this when I get him on the phone. I mentioned that he's a frat. He's one of my frat brothers. pledged in 2004, I think they said. Was it? Yeah, I think it said 2004 or whatever. So he's 33 years old. But the interesting thing about Mike Seals is, brother got a college degree. I'm going to guess there's probably not been too many boxers, professional boxers, that actually walked across that stage and got a college degree from a 4-year university. He went to Alabama A&M. And that's very interesting because, and I'm going to talk to him about this, usually people that have a modicum of intelligence don't want to get hit in the head for a living. You feel me? So I think that's a very interesting story, man. So we'll talk to Mike Seals a little bit later today and find out what he's got coming up here in the near future. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Last night, man, the Seattle Seahawks put it on the San Francisco 49ers, 20-3, and just a dominant performance. Russell Wilson, 18 for 24, 235 yards. He was sacked 5 times with a loss of 23 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So he really didn't play that great. He's kind of like, and I heard one of those casts this morning on the Puppet Factory say it, he's kind of like Puppet Factory is ESPN. He's kind of like, I don't want to call him a game manager, but he's slightly above that, where he doesn't have this big, dynamic arm. Once again, I use that word twice a day too, where he can throw himself into a victory, kind of like Dan Marino or somebody like that. But he just doesn't make dumb mistakes. He makes smart decisions. And last night, man, they got a lot of pressure on dude, man, and it still wasn't enough. They found a way to win. Even with 2 interceptions, Russell Wilson gets the victory for the Seattle Seahawks. But on the other side, you talk about the complete opposite of Russell Wilson. Colin Kaepernick, man, praise this young man. Pray for him. Can y'all pray for him? 13 for 24, 124 yards. No interceptions, but no touchdowns. He was sacked 6 times, man. And if you watch this game, I think that Colin Kaepernick is kind of like at the point where RG3 is right now. And when I say that, I mean he's shell-shocked. He is absolutely shell-shocked. He's kind of in between what they want him to do and what he wants to do, what inherently he does well, and that's move around in the pocket and run. Like, he has no pocket awareness at all. Like, if you watch some of those sacks last night in replay, when they showed the replay, like, Stevie Wonder could see you need to get out of there because they're about to sack you. But it's like he was oblivious to the fact that there's 3 defensive linemen about to converge on him. So his pocket awareness is just horrible right now, man. Once again, I think he's in between two ideologies. One, he wants to run, but they're telling him not to run. They want him to sit in the pocket, and America and the media is saying he should stay in the pocket. But in the back of his mind, he knew he had success in Nevada and early on in his career in the NFL and running the football, so he's like stuck in the middle. And I feel sorry for that kid, man. They're ruining that kid out there in San Francisco. They are ruining him. And don't forget, and every time I have to remind myself, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, every time I start talking about Kaepernick, I have to remind myself because they seldom remind you in the media. The dude took his team to a Super Bowl, okay? Albeit it was like, 6 games at the end of the year where they threw him in there as a starter. He took them to a Super Bowl. They didn't win, but he took them to a Super Bowl. And then the year after that, they went back to the NFC Championship. So you know he has talent. You know that he has talent. You know he can get it done. It's all about the system, man. And it's all about believing in somebody. He probably knows they don't believe in him no more. And so that plays on his mind psychologically, man. And the kid is just screwed up right now. He needs a new start. He needs a new start, man. He needs a new start. And once again, I had the Puppet Factory on this morning. Mike and Mike always, for the most part, keep that on. And they talked about giving him a new start. And everybody, to a man, on the set. I think it was Coach Herm. It was Chris Carter, that dude. It was Mike and Mike, and somehow somebody said the perfect place for him would be Philadelphia. And that would be, it's a match made in heaven. And then they started talking about how RG3, would you rather have RG3 or would you rather have Kaepernick with that Philadelphia system with Chip Kelly and what he likes to do up there? I mean, it's not even a question, man. They both were great. RG3 has shown a lot of promise, too, in his rookie year. The guy won Rookie of the Year, did a lot of great things. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. But RG3 mentally is done, okay? Psychologically, once again, he is done because of the health issues. I don't think he'll ever be the same player again. Ever! Just because it's in the back of his mind that my ACL can tear up on me at any second. If he makes one hard cut, not even getting hit, if he makes one hard cut, in the back of his mind is always going to be there that I'm going to hurt myself again. So he's not going to be the same player. He's going to be very timid in the pocket when guys are around his legs. He's not going to be the same guy. Kaepernick, he would be perfect in Philadelphia. And the audience is booing because we don't like Chip Kelly's ass. But he would be perfect under Chip Kelly. He would absolutely be perfect. And I do believe that Chip Kelly and the Philadelphia Eagles did all that they could to try to go and get Marcus Mariota, and it didn't happen. It was just too much they'd have to give up, so they couldn't make that happen, and they settled for Sam Bradford. That's what they did. So I don't know if that's going to happen, and that's just pie in the sky, sports guy talk, or whatever, barbershop talk, because there's a lot of things that would have to happen for that to happen. But it's possible. You know about Kaepernick's contract. His contract is very cap-friendly to the San Francisco 49ers. They didn't give him a lot of guaranteed money and that type of stuff, and they can just get rid of his ass. They do that in the NFL. But something's got to happen, man. I just hate to see they ruin this kid like this, man, because he's not this bad. He's not this bad. I've seen this kid make NFL throws for many, many years, okay, since he's been in the league. And he has made NFL throws. I'm talking about that 15-yard out. That guy can make that throw. And it's just sad to see how bad he is because he's bad. Wait, let's back up a second. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I've just sung his praises for the last 10 minutes. But let me tell you something. Right now, he absolutely sucks. And I'm holding 2 thumbs down to the ground. Tree can attest to it. He does. He does, but I don't think it's all his doing, man. I think he has a lot of help in the fact that he's struggling right now, man. That kid needs a new start, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Your boy Marshawn Lynch goes ham last night. 27 carries, 122 yards. He looks healthy. He has that burst. And don't look now, but the Seahawks are 3-4. They treading water. You know, a couple of tough losses, a couple of games that they gave away in the fourth quarter. Seattle just hanging around. Seems like they out of sorts right now as well. If they can get things fixed, a couple of things fixed, especially with that defense, Seattle might be all right, all right? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. When we get back from the break, you see the title to the show. Ali supporting Pitino is a sham. Muhammad Ali is tweeting to people. I mean, this is too simple. This is too simple. We're going to talk about that. Also, Rick Pitino speaks. Don't go away. This is The Doug Stewart Show. In life, things happen, good and bad. And being prepared is always important. If you're like me, a husband, a father, and protector of that family tree, then your family is the most important thing in the world. 95 million U.S. adults don't have protection in place. So, what I've done is put my protection in the hands of the largest and #1 independent financial services company in North America, and that's Primerica. They look out for middle America because they believe that offering the most competitive premiums only benefits the client and have been doing so since 1977. If you're a parent, husband, or wife and want to discuss options with one of Primerica's top reps, then call my guy, Greg Wynn, at 678-439-7172. Again, that's 678-439-7172, and he'll put your family first. And hey, tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Yes! We're doing some huge things here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the Doug Stewart Show, and the biggest thing being broadcasting other shows. That's right, we're executive producing other shows and playing them on my network. You may have a fantastic show or podcast, but do you have listeners? We got listeners. Over 9,000 followers to the Doug Stewart Show on the Spreaker platform, as well as over 200,000 plus listens to the network itself. So here's what you do. Go to Fiverr.com, that's Fiverr.com, and search the Doug Stewart Show or Stewart Media and Entertainment and get all the details. Or just hit up the producer, Tree at TreeAtTheDougStewartShow.com. That's spelled Trei. Tree at TheDougStewartShow.com, and come and do business with us on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Stewies, what's up? Tree here to talk about your home security and the security experts at Strickland Security. Everything the team at Strickland Security does is focused around increasing the security of your home, protecting your family, and your business. Most home security companies, especially the larger ones, want to sell you a cookie-cutter alarm system that maximizes their profits, but not your security. The team at Strickland Security will install a customized alarm system that meets your budget and your security needs. This Atlanta-based company is here to solve all of your security problems. Whether you need your alarm system repaired, surveillance cameras installed, or your door locks replaced, Strickland Security is the solution. Don't wait. Call the experts at Strickland Security today. For more information, go to their website at StricklandSecurity.com or give them a call now at 800-422-9075. That's 800-422-9075, and tell them Tree sent you.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday, October 23rd, 2015. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, for tuning into the network. Thank you. Shouts out to the Stewies. We're going to get to the latest on this Rick Pitino stuff. He's got a very unlikely supporter. We'll talk about that in a second. Also, he speaks about this whole scandal, Scrippa scandal, and I'm not going to call it a sex scandal, a Scrippa scandal at Louisville. But let me do birthdays, man. We do birthdays every day. We do top fives every once in a while. What else do we do around here? We do a lot of little cute, quirky stuff like BPA, the Ball Penis Award, stuff like that.
Pretend like you can sing.
We also, what did you just say?
Check your headphones, sweetie.
Oh, okay. There must be something wrong with my headphones. I thought you had said something very, very smart. I thought. But clearly it's my headphones. Also, what I do, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, is I sing. That's right. I sing. I think Tree just said something about that, but I must have misunderstood what she was saying. I also sing. I have been gifted by the good man up above with the gift of song. That's right. So every once in a while, just to switch it up a little bit, flip it. Rub It Down. Every once in a while, I'll sing for the listeners, man, and they absolutely love it. If you're new to the show, go in the chat room and ask them about my singing. They will tell you. They call me the R&B King. My man K3000 gave me that name a while back, and I've actually run with it. Thank you, K3000. So let me do these birthdays. Today, Martin Luther the King III turns 58 years old today. What movie is that from? Or is that from a Saturday Night Live skit or an In Living Color skit? Martin Luther the King Jr. He turns 58 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Atlanta royalty, obviously. 58 years old. Miguel is 30 years old today. American singer and songwriter known to the public most commonly by his first name. He won a Grammy and a BET Awards. What's the song he had? There was a song that he had. Damn it, I wish I had looked at this. I would have sung this for y'all, man. He had a hit. Like the first song he came out with was it. In your time will always something like that. That's it. That's the melody. I don't know the exact words to it. If y'all should have, matter of fact, do this. And Mocha does this every once in a while, man. If you know there's a particular artist that has a birthday coming up, shoot me an email and inbox me and give me a heads up. Because somebody around here is a hater like that.
Wait, Mocha does what? She inboxes you?
She reminds me sometime through my Facebook inbox to remind me that somebody's birthday is tomorrow, that I should sing one of their songs. I should give one of my renditions. That's right.
Okay.
Wait, it's not just Mocha. Plenty of people that listen to the Doug Stewart Show send me messages in my inbox to remind me about songs because they know that somebody around here, I'm not saying any names, Tree, is an R&B King hater. So Miguel is 30. If I would have known, I would have sung his classic song where the number one hit. Would you consider him a one-hit wonder? Because I haven't heard anything else. And I don't listen to excuse me. And I don't listen to R&B music like that for the most part. So I don't know. Has he got another song out there that people know? I don't know. I'm sorry about the hacking. We don't have the cough button yet in our production room. Doug Flutie turns 58 years old today. Happy birthday to Doug Flutie. So Doug Flutie is 58 years old, former quarterback for Boston College. Didn't he win the Heisman? I think he won the Heisman. Spent many years in the NFL, played for the Patriots, Bills, Chargers, Bears. Also played in Canada before he got the opportunity to play in the NFL. And also, okay, I wish I would have scrolled down when I saw this. And this is what I'm talking about right here. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. This is a perfect example why somebody's name is on this damn BPA list every single week. Every single week. Weird Al Yankovic's birthday is today. And in big red letters to the side, Tree sends me this stuff. In big red letters to the side, it has, Doug is the Weird Al of R&B. I know, studio audience. See, this is the ish I'm talking about. First of all, Weird Al Yankovic, he sings parodies. I don't parody ish. I sing. Ain't nothing funny. I'm not trying to get a rise. I'm not trying to get anybody to laugh. I'm a serious artist. And so you try to compare me to Weird Al. Matter of fact, you might win this damn BPA. I'm going to put a couple stars by your name. And stars give you extra emphasis on winning a Ball Penis Award. So you got 3 stars by your name. Where's my big pen at? I don't have it. I put my pen away. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show.
Ooh. Finish the birthdays, please.
So Weird Al, and see, you trying to be so cute, you didn't even put his birthday down. You didn't put how old he was. You were so all caught up trying to compare me to Weird Al Yankovic, a guy who clearly doesn't have the talent that I have. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And also, Tree mentioned to me that the great John Fisher has a birthday today. One of the listeners, one of the Stewies to the Doug Stewart Show. Happy birthday, John Fisher. What? Why's
Excuse
your
me.
hand up?
You know, I've had really enough of your shenanigans. Let's do this. In honor of John Fisher's birthday, who is one of your supporters, and I have my fingers in quotes, why don't you sing happy birthday to him? And then I'll sing happy birthday to him. And let's see who gets the most chat fire. All right? You ready?
God.
It's a challenge.
You ain't saying nothing but a thing. You like they say in the country, you ain't saying nothing slick to a can at all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's going first? I'll go first. John Fisher, happy birthday, bruh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John Fisher. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to you. Yes, sir. Now, you'll go. I'm pulling out the cardboard. Your turn. I'll pull out the cardboard. Your turn.
Tell Walter I want some challenge music up in this piece. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John Fisher. Happy birthday to you.
That was all right. Studio audience ain't too thrilled about it, but that was all right. Now, clearly, let's see what the Stewies got to say on who had the better rendition of Happy Birthday to the great John Fisher. Tree or me? Yeah. Y'all decide. You decide on, an all right performance, or you decide on greatness. It's up to y'all. And damn it, look, we already got to go to the break now with all of this foolishness around here. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, y'all decide. For once and for all, y'all shut Tree down. Go ahead and tell her. Listen, and be careful and mindful of her feelings. She's very sensitive in a lot of ways, so don't just go off. But let her down easy and let her know who the real R&B king is. Y'all let her. Go ahead and just do it. Finally, go ahead and get it done. Golly. Studio audience is just, they're beside themselves. You challenge me like that on air, knowing I'm the R&B king. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Man, let's just go ahead and go to the break. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go away. Man, you gonna challenge me, the R&B king? I'm the R&B king. I'm not the R&B queen, I'm the R&B king. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
Vegas, I believe, is the only state, or Nevada is the only state where they have legalized prostitution in these whorehouses. They call them brothels. It's not in the city limits of Vegas in that particular county. It's like the next county over, and I've just heard all of this. Your talent. I just heard
you have the best mic, Doug. You got me this old raggedy $99 mic.
You drive, and I think this story said it's like 70 miles where Lamar Odom was found to the world. County over, R&B king. They have legalized. Seriously, I know this whole gag about how I can't sing this, that, and the other. You think it's funny and it's cute and it's a storyline?
I'm going to say something that may surprise you To
Tell
be
the
honest
people
with
the
you,
truth.
like,
What is the
legalize
truth,
it.
The
You
truth
can
is,
make
I'm the
because-
R&B king.
Whoa.
I'm the R&B king. It's
Whoa.
R. Kelly, and then it's me. Wait a minute on
I'm
this.
praying for you.
No.
This has
This
to
is
stop.
real talk here.
Okay.
The
In
government
your next,
has no
in the
business
next
telling
counseling
people
session,
where
it
they
needs to be
can
discussed.
fling their
Whatever,
cat,
whatever.
get their vitamin
You
D.
just embarrass yourself.
It's not up
mean,
to
you
the
was
government
alright.
to
You was
decide
alright.
that. So
But
while I
I
wouldn't
killed it.
choose that as my lifestyle,
Okay.
shout out
And so
to
when
Nevada
it's
for
kind of like
understanding
you
that
remember
that's
Alfalfa
that woman's
on Little
body.
Rascals?
Yeah.
Remember
She
you used to
can
try
do
to
what
sing?
she
It's
wants
kind of
to.
like when Alfalfa
In
stepped to the
theory,
mic
I
and Luther
100%
Vandross
agree
stepped
with
to the
you.
mic in
I
that
didn't
battle.
even know we were going to
Okay.
start
And
this,
who are you?
this
I'm
social
Lufa.
conversation on whores.
Okay.
I'm Lufa. Whorehouses in
Okay.
America, but whatever.
Yeah,
Ask
I
the
agree
people.
with you, Truth.
I'm reading the
I'm
chat.
telling
You can
this-
read the chat too.
Stop it.
Go back and sip on that
Government,
crown.
and legalize
'cause
the kitty.
Whatever.
Legalize.
Clearly.
Wait a minute.
this heifer
I
turn
think we
her
got
back
a
on.
new moniker now for the show. Legalize the kitty.
Sports Talk. Straight, no chaser.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. We're doing some huge things here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the Doug Stewart Show, and the biggest thing being broadcasting other shows. That's right, we're executive producing other shows and playing them on my network. You may have a fantastic show or podcast, but do you have listeners? We got listeners, over 9,000 followers to the Doug Stewart Show on the Spreaker platform, as well as over 200,000 plus listens to the network itself. So here's what you do. Go to Fiverr.com, that's Fiverr.com, and search the Doug Stewart Show or Stewart Media and Entertainment and get all the details. Or just hit up the producer, Tree, at TreeAtTheDougStewartShow.com. That's spelled Trei. Tree@thedougstewartshow.com and come and do business with us on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes!
When it comes to your health and assets, you're used to being in charge. The decisions you make for yourself and your family are important because you know what's best for you and them. But do you have an estate plan in place in case you are not able to speak for yourself? Without an estate plan, decisions regarding your health, finances, even your family can end up being made by someone who doesn't know or understand your wishes. With a My Care plan, you will be in control of all of those important decisions, even if you can't speak for yourself. The My Care plan is a comprehensive estate planning package. It's customized to fit your needs and your wishes. It covers each of the essential parts that make up a full and complete estate plan. My Care plan was developed by attorneys, so there are no add-ons or special charges. Included in your personalized My Care plan is your last will, which states how you want your assets to be distributed upon your passing. A living trust, which allows you to appoint a trustee to oversee the distribution of your assets and allow your family to avoid the high cost of probate court. A healthcare power of attorney. With this document, you appoint the person who will make medical decisions for you if you become unable to do so. And a financial power of attorney. This allows you to name the person who will make financial decisions on your behalf when you cannot. Many people put off estate planning. They think they're too young or it's too expensive. My Care plan is affordable and simple. There's a friendly customer service staff available to answer all of your questions, and you can complete your My Care plan at your own pace in the privacy of your own home. So call My Care Plan now. 912-409-0447. 912-409-0447. The My Care Plan. 912-409-0447.
Hey, so I apologize about a if you heard something during the break, I don't think we said anything about anybody. We didn't talk about anybody writing manifestos or who's sleeping with who in the chat room. We didn't say anything like that. So I apologize. Somebody around here think it's real funny to just flip the switch on my mic and have us go live. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, man. Bring that beat back one more time. But what I say is truth around here, man. And I hate, I hate Tree to have her feelings hurt like that. Putting her skills up against my skills. But sometimes you just got to show people, man. And I mean, she's all right. I mean, she's quote unquote a professional singer. So she should be okay. But I mean, clearly, if you just heard what happened in the last segment, if you're just joining in right now and you missed it, somebody challenged me to a battle. Kind of like back in 1980, what years were that? Probably like 84. For young people under the age of 30, y'all don't understand this, but even in the little town of Monksville, South Carolina, we used to battle. A lot of times we settle fights by dancing. And I know it sounds crazy, but we settle issues with each other through dance, and more in particular breakdancing. And so back in like 84, 85, when I was in middle school, if cats had a disagreement, they pull out some cardboard. Pull out cardboard? What do you mean by that? We'd pull out cardboard, and they would start breakdancing right there in the schoolyard. We had a dude, no lie, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We had a dude that would daily bring some cardboard in his book bag, and he'd fold it like 50 times, and they'd stash it under a trailer. Yes, this is the country, and so a lot of times we had classes in trailers, okay? So he would stash it under the trailer, and, so a beef would break out. Somebody be like, oh, no, so-and-so going to battle. Pee-wee going to battle. Pee-wee going to battle Hardrick. And we'd all go to the designated spot, and they'd pull out the cardboard, and they'd battle. So, in effect, I'm used to this, I'm battle-hardened to battling. Tree's much younger than me. So I'm always ready for a battle. And I should have drunk a little bit of water before I sung a little bit. That would have been a little bit better. But that's fine. I still killed it. And so I battle. You might sing, but I battle sing. All right? I battle sing. And so I was ready. And if you read the chat in the chat room, people agree I killed it. Thank you. You're welcome. Sung happy birthday to John Fisher. And I hate John Fisher had to be in the middle of that, but it had to be done. You called me out. You called me out to battle? I'm a battle singer. Some people just sing. I battle sing. Like
battle singer.
Hold on. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Hold on.
I'm using that.
Hold on. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Can I talk? Can the show host talk? Just like there's Drake. And he write all his rhymes, and he got other people writing his rhymes. You the Drake of singing? I'm the KRS-One of singing. I was raised up on battle singing. All right? So just remember that next time you want to call me to the carpet. Just remember that. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Rick Pitino issued a statement yesterday on his blog. In that blog, talking about this whole scandal. He says, first, above all, I'm sorry we all have to endure the pain of these allegations, Pitino wrote. I so appreciate your support and friendship. I will not resign and let you down. Someday I will walk away in celebration of many memorable years, but that time is not now. I do not fight these accusations by others, but rather turn the other cheek. Couldn't do it at 33, but at 63, it's the wise thing to do. Let's let the investigators do their job, and we will play basketball. That's from his blog on yesterday. The best way I can describe that is a crocker-ish. But in effect, when you're the Don, or the untouchable, or what's that term they use? Or when you're
Teflon.
Right, that's the term. When you're the Teflon Don of getting out of trouble in college basketball, I guess you say just ridiculous stuff like that. He probably just shouldn't have said anything at all, but I guess he thinks this helps his case. So that's ridiculous. And the other part of this new information out about this story is, I talked about Muhammad Ali a couple of days when this whole story started and how Kentucky, there's nothing in Kentucky at all but Muhammad Ali. They just talk about Muhammad Ali. They're sitting around under the shade tree 40 years after the man retired, still talking about Muhammad Ali. There's nothing in Kentucky about, going on. And so they just talk about Muhammad Ali. He's kind of like the big cheese around there. I mean, they don't want to talk about bourbon all day and racing horses or anything like that. They talk about Louisville basketball all the time, so they still talk about Muhammad Ali. Allegedly, Muhammad Ali tweeted out to his 666,000 followers. And you know what? That's a sad state of affairs that you think about that as well. Muhammad Ali got only 666,000 followers, and I'm sure Justin Bieber probably got 30 million. That'll tell you where this society has gone. I mean, the greatest athlete of this century can't get 1 million followers on Twitter. But anyway, Muhammad Ali tweeted out to 666,000 followers, asking them to share the hashtag Unite Louisville, and ultimately showed his support for Rick Pitino. Now, this is almost so simple. I told you yesterday, my mother always used to say, don't be so simple. This is so simple that it's really embarrassing. Now, in the most politically correct, most sensitive way I can say it, Muhammad Ali don't even know what the hell a Twitter is. If you ask Muhammad Ali to hold a phone where Twitter is housed at, a cell phone, he couldn't hold a cell phone for 5 seconds. There's no disrespect to the great Muhammad Ali, but this is just truth. I remember many, many years ago, and I'm laughing, but I shouldn't laugh, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You remember many, many years ago, Parkinson's had already set in for Muhammad Ali, and they had him light the torch at the Olympics. And it was very uncomfortable because the flame was getting close and closer to his face, and he really couldn't do anything about it. My brother just clowned Muhammad Ali as almost burning down Atlanta. It was the Atlanta Olympics in '96. And he went out there and lit the torch, and the damn torch almost burned his damn arm off. That was 1996. So you mean to tell me 20 years later, Parkinson's has spread, you want us to believe that Muhammad Ali is tweeting? Shame on you, media. Muhammad Ali could give a rat's ass about Rick Pitino, basketball, anything. The man just trying to not to pee in his pants. You think he tweeting about the support of Rick Pitino? Stop it. Somebody got paid, and you can guess who it is. One of his handlers. Somebody got paid from an underling, from a freaking clown. One of Rick Pitino's clown faces. The term Tree uses all the time. Somebody says, okay, we know somebody that's in Muhammad Ali's inner circle, and it would be good for your publicity campaign to stay ahead of this thing by having the champ support you. How much of a check can we cut to them? Well, not a check, probably cash. Go ahead, give him 50 grand. So one of Muhammad Ali's inner circle people made it happen to tweet out this tweet in support of Rick Pitino, and they pocketed some money. You know that's what happened. Stop it. Pitino gonna keep his job, man. Pitino's gonna keep his job, man. And just remember this in terms of when it happens to somebody else, okay? I think this man's gonna keep his job. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow on the 2 Live Stews, surely. And maybe Ryan will bring back up the story about Muhammad Ali almost burning down Atlanta. Who was it that burned down Atlanta the first time? Was it Sherman? One of them Confederates. Closest thing to this town getting burned down again for the second time was Muhammad Ali at the '96 Olympics. But you want us to believe that he tweeted? Stop it. Stop it. God bless Muhammad Ali. Don't get it twisted. God bless him. But they are using that man. They're using that man. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Don't go away. Keep it locked. This is the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, trillest sports talk show in America. Don't go away. R&B King. Don't go away. The R&B King will be back in a second. We're back. The Two Live Stews are back on air every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on WGST. It's Sports Talk with Hot Sauce. Special thanks to our sponsor, Bruce Hagen at Hagen-Law.com for making it happen.
640 WGST in Atlanta. Search 640 WGST on iHeartRadio worldwide.
Yes! In life, things happen, good and bad. And being prepared is always important. If you're like me, a husband, a father, and protector of that family tree, then your family is the most important thing in the world. 95 million U.S. adults don't have protection in place. So, what I've done is put my protection in the hands of the largest and number one independent financial services company in North America, and that's Primerica. They look out for middle America because they believe that offering the most competitive premiums only benefits the client and have been doing so since 1977. If you're a parent, husband, or wife and want to discuss options with one of Primerica's top reps, then call my guy, Greg Wynn, at 678-439-7172. Again, that's 678-439-7172, and he'll put your family first. And hey, tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Yes! Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your number one advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975 and work it out.
Hour number 2, baby. Very eventful day, man, on the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you so much for joining your boy. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Thank you so much for joining your folk. Hey, have you gotten your Doug Stewart Show t-shirt? If you haven't, shame on you. Go to thedugstewartshow.com. Donate $20 or more to the show, to this fine, entertaining show, and we will send you your very own t-shirt. Okay? It's real cool. Also, we are doing big-ass things on Fiverr. Like Shirley from What's Happening, big-ass things. Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. We're doing voiceovers. We do advertising starting at just $5. promote you on our social media. We actually even broadcast, executive produce other podcast shows on the network. And something we just rolled out this week, two things. One is we are doing promotional interviews / infomercials, promoting your company, your brand, your product, whatever that may be, as well as you can purchase the third hour of the show and have all of the conversation and all the advertising point towards your company. So you can go to Fiverr and check them out, or you can just email me directly, which we actually prefer you do that. Email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com, and let's do some business. This segment is brought to you by Gistix. That's JISTIX.com, the place to go for sporting tickets, entertainment tickets. Also, they sell sports memorabilia. So if you're a sports fan, and also if you're former military or DOD, Department of Defense, I believe that's the acronym for, you get an extra discount. Okay, so check them out at Gistix.com. That's JISTIX.com, and tell them Doug Stewart sent you. Yes, sir. Let me get to some of this chat, man. I need to read some of this chat where people were commenting and talking about who they liked for the singing contest that me and Tree had. It really wasn't a contest, if you ask me, you know. So let me get to this chat, man. We got a lot of chat. We got a bunch of stuff we still got to do. We got to do the Boiled Peanuts Award a little bit later. We're also going to talk to my man Mike Seal, light heavyweight contender, who has a big fight coming up. So we got to get to that. Let me read some of this chat, man. And thank you for the chat. I appreciate it. Don't forget to listen to the Two Live Stews tomorrow morning on 640 WGST right here in Atlanta. And if you don't live in Atlanta, then you can listen on iHeartRadio as well, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. From Vince Wright, Cap is lost. I agree. From Tyrone Simmons, he got dang happy feet, but he don't run the dang ball. Oh, he's got happy feet. For people that don't or have never heard the term happy feet, it's basically the same thing. I guess you would need to know golf a little bit too. I was going to say happy feet is the equivalent to having the yips in golf, where you're just nervous and you antsy and you're patting the ball and your feet just pattering around and you don't know what the hell to do because you're in effect scared. From Stringer, remember Jaws once said Kaepernick would be the greatest quarterback of all time? Sadly, I do remember that. But that's a great example of his upside in the fact and what he had done so early in his career, which I talked about earlier. Let's not forget the great things this guy just did a couple of years ago. Okay? From Grego, Colin almost killed a trainer with that football. From Clay Davis's Sheed advisor, the 49ers are going to shimmy an ass out of a starting job. The 49ers are going to shimmy his ass. Okay, I guess it's his. Ass out of a starting job. Yeah, definitely. Staggerly, I'm in this bitch like hoes working with Katina Powell in the back room. Staggerly is a resident comedian. From Clay Davis, Sheed advisor. Don't make dumb mistakes a la Tom Brady, the ultimate game manager. Here we go. Clay Davis, Sheed advisor is a Patriots fan, I guess. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From 9-0 the Rhino, he made two dumb mistakes last night. From Fat Boy McCoon, 49ers suck. Ronald Cameron, Vikings rookie wide receiver Diggs is out playing Wallace right now. Wallace needs to get it together. From Cleotis, thanks to Seattle's defense, I'm off to a great start in one of my fantasy leagues. I guess he's got Seattle's defense right. From Chef Ivan the Great. What up, Chef Ivan the Great? Tree, the BPA survey is cool, but you forgot to put yourself on it. I know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Tree didn't put her name on the BPA survey? That's all right. We got the old school handwritten copy right here in front of us. This is the official survey. Katina Powell, Rick Pitino, the Kardashians, all of them, Chuck Pagano, and Tree Taylor. My cousin Tyrone, he says, Teddy won't have a breakout until Mike Wallace catch the dang ball. Vince Wright, man, I hope Teddy Bridgewater can get going soon. Still waiting on that breakout game. Fat Boy McCoon, who cares about Seattle? They beat a sorry-ass 49ers team. Yeah, they've gotten a couple of wins, though. A couple of much-needed wins. From Grego, he says, best show ever. I appreciate it, bro. I hope you're talking about this show. From True Squad Fitness, Doug is the greatest. Thank you, True Squad. Thank you. Obviously, these people are talking about my singing, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. See, this is the chat I wanted to get into. From Kim Jane, standing ovation, Doug. Thank you, Kim Jane. Chico the Alpha, Doug wins, hands down. Thank you, Chico the Alpha. I mean, be honest, though, Chico has been a supporter for a long time. He's attended my last 5 concerts. From Mark Blackshear, Tree, stick to your night job. Listen, I didn't want this to happen, but you called me out. People are sticking holes in your singing game with a safety pin. Yes, sir. From Steve Biko, he says it's a draw. What fight were you watching, man? That's like you like the damn judge in the Olympics that Rob Roy Jones Jr. It was a draw. How can you see a draw to that fight? From the 47 Problem, Doug knocked it out the box. Thank you, 47 Problem. You're a great American. These people know talent. Fat Boy McCoon, Doug, you killed it. That Ninja, he says Tree was good, but Doug was great. Thank you, That Ninja. Tree was all right. Al the Bandit, in a landslide, I say Dougie. Tree had help in the background. Cleanup man, Tree got knocked the F out. Like this was, what is this? I can't read this. Oh, if this was Harlem Nights, I would be like that boxer and talking to Tree and say, Tree, you got knocked the F out. Actually, that was Friday. That wasn't that Harlem Nights movie. You thinking about another line from Harlem Nights. You're actually talking about Smokey and Friday. So Tree's laying on the ground, and then Smokey stands over and says, Tree, Doug just knocked you the F out. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I don't even want to read this no more, man. I mean, I'm going to read other chat because this is embarrassing for everybody involved. Even though I won and I like winning, you know, Tree is my friend. So I'm not going to read.
That's what you're going to do now.
We're going to a break, Tree.
That's why you got cussed out.
Hold on. Your microphone is off. How about that? Don't try to talk over me. Your microphone is off. How about them apples? When we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk to my man Mike. Hold on a second. You always talking over me. Always talking over me. What's the matter? When we get back from the break, we're going to talk to my man Mike Cannon Hand Seals. Don't go away, the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, now you got my pressure up. Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
Let me read more of this chat before I get out of here. Oh, my gosh. Okay, my man K3000. Yeah. If you're new to the show, K3000, he's kind of long-winded. We love him, though. So I guess this is why Tree's playing this music in the background. He says, Dougie, I feel you. People love making fun of people when they get caught doing something semi-wrong, like receiving extra, like free shrimp. But they don't realize that a lot of these guys are effing starving and that they're effing restricted from ever even signing their name for gain. You give me a damn scholarship and I'm supposed to sign over all my damn rights, all my money-making potential. And if I don't comply, then you blackball me so that I can't make it to the next level to actually receive a check. GTFOH, he did a bunch of GTFOHs. CSI, this is the ish. I'm pissed off about too. That's like dude from Ohio State that actually went to court to get the rule changed and then got blackballed and lost at life. GTFOH, a lot of them. I'm totally with you, Dougie. I'm totally with you. Thank you, K3000. I'm with me too. From sporting events, concerts, and plays, Gistix has the best tickets for them all. The owner, a veteran and military spouse, founded the company set on delivering affordable prices for all the top events. Also, they sell 100% authentic signed memorabilia and quality fan merchandise. It's a one-stop shop for fans. Gistix was founded in 2014 by 4 fun people with military and DoD backgrounds that are fans of everything entertainment. They work hard at helping fans like us discover tickets for live entertainment at a great price, providing hard-to-find authentic sports items and merchandise. And they offer Easter eggs that give fans additional opportunities to purchase unique items. Active and non-military members receive an additional discount on event tickets and fan merchandise items as a thank you for your service. Again, Gistix is founded by fans, and they listen to other fans to understand the importance of service, price, and quality across the board for entertainment, memorabilia, and merchandise. Check them out at Gistix.com, spelled Gistix.com. Again, Gistix.com. That's Gistix.com. Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com, America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU.
Yeah. Let's take them back. Coming up, I was confused. My mama kissing a girl. Confusion occurs coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. And this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. Thank you so much for joining your boy. I really do appreciate it. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. And I've been teasing it all day long, man. We're going to talk to my man Mike Seals, professional boxer, frat of the Stews as well, the Doug Stewart Show. He's got a big fight coming up, man, and he's 19-0. 14 knockouts, doing big things, was a cruiserweight champion now with the light heavyweight division, and welcoming him on the show is my man Mike Seals. Mike, how you doing?
How's it going, man? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great, man. You got a big fight coming up, man. Mike Cannon Hands Seals takes on Edwin Rodriguez on 11/13, November 13th. On Spike TV, you're getting a little TV time, man. A lot of people may not know your story, but once again, you're 19-0, 14 knockouts. You kind of have a different story as far as this boxing game, but you've been doing some big things, man. Talk about what Mike Seals brings to the table for a lot of boxing fans out there that have never maybe even seen you fight.
Mike Seals brings to the table something that most boxers don't bring to the table. I'm college, as you know, I'm college educated. A member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I consider myself a boxer puncher. I have good hand speed, good athleticism. That comes from my background in playing football my whole life. And I consider myself the community champ as well. So, I'm excited to watch. I'm a technician. I'm not going to stand in the middle of the ring and brawl with you like that. But I can do that. But I'm more concerned with the art. But I have the ability to end the fight with one punch.
Wow,
so it's always exciting. It's always, you never know what's going to happen. At any moment, the fight can be over with when you're dealing with me.
Talking to Mike Cannon Hands Seals with the Doug Stewart Show right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. He's ranked 27th in the world and 10th in the U.S. He's got a big fight coming up in a couple of weeks. All right, you just talked about it. You just mentioned it. Something that makes you very different than most boxers, I would think, is the fact that you actually have a college degree. You went to Alabama A&M, Pledge NE from Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. So there's not a lot of boxers, I would guess, and this is just my rationalization, okay? There's not a lot of guys that have a college degree, because if you have a college degree, that's saying, not that that's the end all, but to say that you marched across that stage, you're a fairly intelligent guy. Most fairly intelligent people don't take up getting hit in the head for a living. Am I right about that, right? So I would I would guess in the history of boxing, there's probably 1 or 2% of the boxers that probably have a college degree. What was the mindset when somebody came to you, or you came to the realization that I want to fight for a living? I'm sure a lot of people and a lot of your friends and your peers probably tried to talk you out of it.
Oh, definitely. My mom tried to talk me out of it every time I talked to her. She was always like, dude, you have a college degree, just go get an education. Your body's hurting. Like, I'll complain to her about being sore or something like that. She's like, well, you don't have to be sore if you just go use your degree.
Right.
I'm a competitor, man. Like, I've always been a physical person, hands-on. So, I will use my degree, at some point. But right now, I am a competitor. So I'm like, and there are some days I wake up like, man, what have I chosen to do? Like, because, I'll be sore from sparring or something like that from a fight. And I'm like, man, this could be so much easier if I just go use my degree. But I love it. I wouldn't rather do anything else with my life, man. It's taught me so much about myself. Boxing has taught me so much about myself and made me a stronger person. So, I embrace the journey, and I wouldn't have done it any other way.
Wow, talking to Mike Cannon Hands Seals on the Doug Stewart Show. Has a fight coming up in Biloxi, Mississippi, as a matter of fact, the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino on November 13th, 9 p.m., taking on Ivan Rodriguez. Talk a little bit about your opponent that you're going to face in Mississippi in a couple of weeks.
My opponent is a very tough guy. He only has one loss, and his loss is against since Floyd Mayweather has retired, the number one pound for pound guy in the world. So that's not saying a lot. The guy he lost to is not a slouch. So you can really make an argument that he can, he's undefeated for real. But he's a tough guy, very skilled. He's ranked number 3 in the world. This fight will be like the next fight. After this fight, I'll be fighting for a world title. The winner of this fight, which will be me. But he is a very tough guy. He's not someone I can take lightly. As a matter of fact, I'm considered the underdog in this fight, but that's not a problem for me. I have no problem with climbing up the ladder or whatever. So it's not a problem. But He's really tough, has a lot of experience. It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Mike Seals versus Edwin Rodriguez. Mike Cannon Hands Seals versus Edwin Rodriguez. November 13th, 2015. It's going to be on Spike TV. The fight's actually going to take place at the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi. If you're interested in getting tickets, man, you can get those at 888, grab a pencil, 888-566-7469. Once again, 888-566-7469. And go and check out Mike take on Rodriguez in Biloxi, Mississippi. He's under Warrior Boxing, which is Al Heyman. And so Al Heyman is a big promoter, not just in boxing, but he's like an event promoter. So that's a big-time name you got supporting you. Talk about that relationship with Al Heyman.
Oh, man, it's wonderful, man. Al Heyman is such a great man. And, he creates an opportunity for fighters like myself and other other fighters. And I really appreciate him for giving me the opportunity to showcase my talent on the national level and soon to be on the world level. As far as people are concerned. But he is really controlling boxing right now, and I love it because he is a fighter's he's my advisor, he's my manager, but he is all for the fighter. And history shows that a lot of the times, promoters and managers and advisors, they tend to take advantage of the fighter, but this, Al Heyman does not do that. He is all for the fighter, and I love that. So I have nothing but good things to say about Al Heyman. Nothing but good things to say.
Mike Cannon Hand Seals, November 13th against Edwin Rodriguez in Biloxi, Mississippi. All of the Qs that are listening to this show, our fraternity brothers, man, you need to check this man out. You need to come out and support. He actually has his own website, MikeSeals.com. MikeSeals.com. Follow him on all the social media platforms. Support this brother, 19-0, 14 knockouts. Got some big things ahead, man. Support Mike Seals. Mike, thank you for the time, brother, and good luck to you in Biloxi.
All right, they can go follow me at Cannon Hands with a Z, CannonHandZ, and the Cannon Hand website. You can go purchase T-shirts to support me. If you can't make the fight, you can purchase T-shirts to come support me at the website. The website is www.cannonhands.com, and that's Cannon Hands with a Z.
Okay, so it's it's Cannon Hands, like cannon in a war. Cannon Hands with a Z.com, well as MikeSeals.com. But you'd prefer people to go and check you out on CannonHandsWithAZ.com.
Right.
Great stuff, Mike. Good luck to you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
There he is, Mike Cannon Hands Seals on the Doug Stewart Show. All right, we're up against the break. When we get back, all I'm going to do, we can talk about and respond to Mike Seals' interview. I tell you what I'm going to do, man, because there's so much stuff I got to get to. We still haven't got to the boiled peanuts. We'll do that. I'll read chat. At some point, we got to talk about the Funky Four, the four biggest games in college football and pro football combined. So we got a lot to do. I'm contemplating giving you a bonus 15 minutes. We'll see. Let me go and see if I can rearrange my schedule. I was supposed to go see a couple of Phillies, but we'll see. This is a lot of fun today, man. I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show. We're back. The Two Live Stews are back on air every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on WGST. It's sports talk with hot sauce. Special thanks to our sponsor, Bruce Hagen at Hagen-Law.com for making it happen.
640 WGST in Atlanta. Search 640 WGST on iHeartRadio worldwide.
Yes! In life, things happen, good and bad, and being prepared is always important. If you're like me, a husband, a father, and protector of that family tree, then your family is the most important thing in the world. 95 million U.S. adults don't have protection in place. So, what I've done is put my protection in the hands of the largest and number one independent financial services company in North America, and that's Primerica. They look out for middle America because they believe that offering the most competitive premiums only benefits the client and have been doing so since 1977. If you're a parent, husband, or wife and want to discuss options with one of Primerica's top reps, then call my guy, Greg Wynn, at 678-439-7172. Again, that's 678-439-7172, and he'll put your family first. And hey, tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Yes! Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your number one advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975 and work it out.
Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
Come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. P-nuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. P-nuts. P-E-A-N-U-T-S. P-nuts. Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
And it's that time of the week. Boiled Penis Award. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you so much for joining me today on the realest, treeless, most entertaining sports and guy talk show in America. In America. It's a big place, America, man. All right, so here are your nominees. Let me roll through these. Your nominees for Boiled Peanuts for the week ending October 25th. That's right. I think Sunday is the 25th. Katina Powell, nominated for Pimping Out Her Daughters. I mean, that tells you when you find it okay to pimp out your daughters, that lets you know about the dysfunctional background that you come from. Like, this chick has probably seen that type of behavior her entire life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's sad. She's probably seen a whole lot worse than pimping out her whole daughters, but it's pretty damn bad. So Katina Powell is nominated. Rick, I ain't seen nothing you can't make me leave. Pitino, as Tree put it, is nominated for basically trying to deny he knew anything when all of this was going on in the dorm on the campus in which he's the head coach. Supposedly there was loud music. There was hoes coming in and out of the dorm at all times of the night. And so Rick Pitino would have us believe that nobody at some point in over 4 years sent him an anonymous text, sent him an anonymous email, whispered in his ear in the hallway, or nothing. That coach, I don't know if you noticed, but there's holes in them dorms. You know, you say there's gold in them hills. There's holes in them dorms, coach. Nobody did that. So he wants us to believe that. We ain't stupid. All of the Kardashians for this song and dance that they got going on around Lamar Odom. Now him and Chloe about to get back together. It's going to be a ratings bonanza, as I've said, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. So she's, and all her sisters, mama, daddy, whatever her daddy is, cousin, all of them are nominated. The Kardashians as a whole. And Chuck Boneheaded Pagano, head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, ran one of the stupidest plays I've ever seen in my life. It didn't make any sense. He didn't, the play might not have been stupid, except for one of the components to the play didn't know a major part of it. Like when you're calling this play, you have to say to the guy that's snapping the ball, you have to specifically say to him, now listen, you need to understand something. Under no circumstances are you to snap the ball. This whole thing is a rouge. But they didn't even have that conversation. And the dummy snapped the ball. So, those are all your... Oh, and I forgot, the biggest nominee on this damn list, and she left her name off on purpose, but we know, we not stupid around here once again, is Tree Taylor. And I couldn't even remember a reason why I nominated her earlier, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, but now I have the perfect reason. She brazenly challenged the R&B king to a sing-off. She challenged me in battle singing. So that gave me a perfect reason on why she should be nominated and why she might win this award. So, with all the nominees stated, your Boiled Penis Award winner for this week is... in a landslide with 61% of the vote, Katina Powell.
We should be playing There's Some Hoes in This House.
Yeah, you're right. I should have had that ready. I should have had that queued up.
And how ironic. The BPA goes to the madam specializing
in
peanuts.
Right, but what do peanuts have to do with pimping?
What? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you understand? What do peanuts have to do with that? So she's your landslide winner. Clearly, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. There's been a lot of interesting things to talk about this week in the world of sports and entertainment. So I know Ryan's probably going to go hog wild with this tomorrow morning on the 2 Live Stews on 640 WGST, as well as iHeartRadio. So there goes your Boiled Penis Award winner for this week, Katina Powell. Shouts out to Mike Cannonhand Seals, man, doing real big things. Check him out. Go to YouTube. You can see some of his fights. Fighting November 13th. CannonHands.com. And go on there, man. You can purchase some items from his store. You can support him. He's an up-and-coming fighter. You know how that boxing game is, man. It's a lot about money and about panache and about brand. And so he's trying to get his weight up. So support my boy, my frat, Mike Cannonhand Seals, in his quest for a world championship. Shouts out to you, Q. That don't make sense, though. I wish I would pay for 4 years of damn college and my damn son tell me I want to be a boxer. I want to get hit in the head for a damn living. What? Yes, Tree.
2 things. Everyone wants to know what kind of degree he has.
I should have asked him that. I can find out. I'm good friends with his manager. I can find out.
And then the other question is, there's another poll that needs to be addressed. I feel like you didn't finish reading all of the chat.
I mean, but Tree was so lopsided. It was so one-sided. I felt pity for you. And what Tree's talking about is we had a informal type poll on the Spreaker chat, and people, were giving their vote to who won the singing battle that me and Tree had. And I mean, it was so one-sided. I felt sorry for you, Tree. And so I stopped reading it.
So are you willing to allow me to put up a real poll? Or maybe you want to do it.
Whoa. A real poll? So you don't want to go by what the people are saying in the chat room now?
Well, I'm trying to go by what they're saying, but that would entail you not doing the remix, Mr. Dupree.
Come again? Repeat that one more time?
Never mind.
No, that was a rhetorical question. A rhetorical comment. I didn't really want your answer. So off with your mic. Off with your mic again. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Let me go ahead and grab a call, man. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show, man. I apologize about that. What's your name? Where you calling from? And what do you want to talk about?
What up, Doug?
What's up? Who's this?
Good Jersey, man. What's on, man?
Vern from Jersey. What's going on, brother?
Hey, listen, I can solve this whole thing, right? If you and Tree sing a birthday song and me, being that my birthday was Monday, and I never got the opportunity to call in, so we can solve that right now. Y'all seen that happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King to me.
When is your birthday, or when was your birthday?
The 19th, that was Monday.
Your birthday was this past week. How did we miss that, Vern?
Like you said, happy birthday, but it's just that I didn't call in, I forgot that, you had so much talent. You go ahead on and send me a birthday song since y'all, challenging one another. Let me be the deciding vote since somebody said it was even.
Well,
somebody in the chat said it was even, let me be the deciding vote.
We're not going to let you decide nothing. What we're going to let you do is get a couple of hot lead up your ass. Turn your ass around, Vern. What the hell are you going to decide? The people have already decided, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Who do you think you are, Ron O'Neal or something up here? Let me decide. No. All right? We have a very tenuous relationship already. And you calling up here and deciding nothing not going to happen. You're not deciding nothing, Vern. Turn your ass around. How about that? The people have already spoken. Now I'm going to read more of this chat. And if you want me to read more of this chat where these people are singing the praises of Doug Stewart, I'll do it. I was trying to take it easy on Tree. But that's fine. You're a glutton for punishment. What the hell is going on this show today? And listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, the chat thing is about to break. Y'all about to break the internet with all of this love for my singing. And Vern call up here trying to be like freaking Colin, the dude from America's Got Talent or something like that. Just stop it. How dare you, Vern, and how dare you, Tree? Don't go away. All I'm going to do is read chat coming up. We might even have a bonus 15 minutes. Don't go away, the Doug Stewart Show. From sporting events, concerts, and plays, Gistix has the best tickets for them all. The owner, a veteran and military spouse, founded the company set on delivering affordable prices for all the top events. Also, they sell 100% authentic signed memorabilia and quality fan merchandise. It's a one-stop shop for fans. Gistics was founded in 2014 by 4 fun people with military and DoD backgrounds that are fans of everything entertainment. They work hard at helping fans like us discover tickets for live entertainment at a great price, providing hard-to-find authentic sports items and merchandise. And they offer Easter eggs that give fans additional opportunities to purchase unique items. Active and non-military members receive an additional discount on event tickets and fan merchandise items as a thank you for your service. Again, Gistics is founded by fans, and they listen to other fans to understand the importance of service, price, and quality across the board for entertainment, memorabilia, and merchandise. Check them out at Gistics.com, spelled Jistix.com. Again, Gistics.com. That's Gistics.com. Your season-long fantasy football lineup is locked in and ready for action, but you don't have to wait until Week 16 to get paid. Put your fantasy skills to the test starting Sunday at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site, where you could kick the season off by winning $2 million. It's the biggest fantasy football contest ever. $10 million in prizes are up for grabs, including $2 million for first place and $1 million for second. 1 week fantasy means no season-long commitments. It's fantasy football on demand. Play where you want, when you want, with the players you want, and turn your love of football into a life-changing payday. Just pick your players, pile up the points, and pick up your cash. That's it. You've never experienced football like this. This isn't fantasy as usual. This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time. Hurry to DraftKings.com now and use promo code Spreaker to play for free for a shot at part of $10 million in Sunday's Millionaire Maker event. Enter Spreaker for free entry now only at DraftKings.com. That's DraftKings.com.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
To give you the history on this Doug Stewart and Tree Taylor battle in Trivia Crack. We just started playing last week. We played 3 games. I won the first one in handily fashion. And then Tree has come along to beat me 2 times in a row. All right. Now, I blame Trivia Crack for asking me dumbass questions about romance comedies from the 1980s. That's who I blame. But she's won, and I got to give her credit. What? I knew you were going to jump.
Like, when you talk about women, Tree has come along.
It ain't got nothing to do with you being a woman.
No, I showed up.
Oh, wait, did you just, what? Oh, my gosh. Did she just call me the N-word? Oh, damn. We made Doug Stewart show history just now. As many times as I've almost uttered that term, you did it! And we don't have 7-second delay.
I'm fired.
You getting the BPA. You nominated for a Boiled Penis Award.
No.
Yes, you are. The first time in the Doug Stewart Show history, someone utters the N-word.
I'm sick of you.
You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Good thing we, on radio, traditional radio, at FCC be beating down my damn door right now. They're already looking for a reason to try to put me out of business. And you come up with this. Golly, Tree, you're better than that.
That girl is poison. You never trust a big button to smile.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. That's right. We got bonus bonus stew today. Yes, sir. I'm going to give y'all 15 more minutes for free. You can actually pay for it, though. An hour. And we'll promote the hell out of your company, man, to our listeners right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Shouts out to my folks at BV Mobile Apps. That's BV, boy, victory, mobileapps.com. If you need an app, especially if you're an entertainer, holla at them, man. They know what they're doing. They have great experience. They developed the app for the Doug Stewart Show. Just fantastic. Very functionable. No issues at all. Great customer service. It doesn't cost as much as you think to develop. And it doesn't take as long as you think it would take to develop as well. So holla at my folks. Go online and check them out at BV Mobile Apps. That's BVMobileApps.com. Also, you better not mess with the IRS. You know not to mess with the IRS, right? I mean, seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. They can garnish your wages, take your bank account, and seize your home. Whether you owe the IRS thousands of dollars or the IRS is garnishing your wages or levying your bank account, or you have several unfiled tax returns, the tax experts at MWB Tax Solutions are here to help you. They can stay with you 100%, say with 100% of confidence that they can find a solution for your tax problem, and once they get you out of trouble with the IRS, they'll work with you to help get you out and keep you out of that trouble. So call right now at 888-260-9441 and receive a free case review of your situation. Again, call 1-888-260-9441 to receive a free case analysis of your tax issues. Immediate solutions for your IRS and state tax problems. Just call 888-260-9441. You don't want Uncle Sam on your ass, man. Take it from a person that been there, done that. You don't want Uncle Sam on your ass, all right? So give these folks a call, man, at 888-260-9441 and tell them that the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Quickly, man, we're not going to get into depth about all these games like we normally do, or more in depth as we normally do. But quickly, I got to give a special shout out on a Friday, man, to Temple. Temple is 7-0, 24-14 winners last night over East Carolina. Ball award to the Temple Owls. If you've never seen Temple's campus, well, from people that live in Georgia, they can kind of understand a little bit, but it's not to this degree. Temple sits smack downtown Philadelphia. So it doesn't have like a classic college campus type look to it. It's downtown, and it's huge. I remember we went to see Philadelphia take on the Eagles, or the Eagles take on the Falcons, in that NFC, I think it was a division game. Mike Vick's last game, or the Eagles' last game at the Vet. And my boy, one of my line brothers, Gwat, one of my bestest, one of my ace boom cooms, Gwat took me. He's like, all right, Temple starts right here. And he kept driving. He says, I'm going to tell you when it stops. This man must have drove like 25 blocks. It's crazy how big Temple is. But they win last night. They're 7-0 on the year, man. Congratulations to the Temple Owls. A couple of games I'm looking forward to this weekend. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Georgia Tech taking on Florida State this weekend at Bobby Dodd Stadium. As a matter of fact, me and my bubba are going to that game. That's right. Tomorrow night, that's kind of like the primetime game. And I'm also kind of paying attention to Clemson and Miami in the ACC as well, because I want to see if Clemson can just not have that hiccup where they don't Clemson. It's called Clemsoning, where they have a just tragic letdown loss. So I'm looking forward to that game as well. Clemson Tigers playing great defensively as well, number 6 team in the country. And then the NFL, obviously looking forward to the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. Hopefully they can get back to their winning ways. Not sure if Marcus Mariota is going to play for the Titans yet. We'll keep our eyes on that. And the other game I'm kind of curious about for the Funky Four, man, is the New York Jets traveling to Foxborough to take on the New England Patriots. I just absolutely love for Todd Bowles to get a win against the New England Patriots and take the Patriots from the unbeatens and take them to 5-1. That was going to happen. Patriots are playing fantastic right now. They're probably cheating some kind of way we just don't know yet. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. But I'm hoping for an upset. Jets 4-1 against the 5-0 Patriots. 1 p.m. kickoff. Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. That's your Funky Four, man. A brief version of it. I need to get to this chat. Y'all wanted me to talk about me and Tree's singing battle? I'll do it. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From 9-0 the Rhino, he says, I'm no hater, so I'll be true. Tree is good, but Doug is slightly better. And then he goes on to say Tree should be paying Doug for lessons. Wow. I mean, maybe it would help her out a little bit if she just... But she's hard-headed, though. Oh, my gosh. I mean, her ego wouldn't let her, train under me. So that's probably not going to happen. From the 47th problem, C-Tree being insubordinate and churlish, real close to BPA. Yeah, you seen it all day long. Like, some days she comes in here just feeling it. Some days she comes in here and it's all good and, everything's just gravy. And then some days she comes in here with all of this, like my man, the 47th problem said, all of this churlish behavior. That man is educated. He used a word like churlish. I think he's one of them Sigmas. From Melvin, Doug is the R&B king. Thank you, Melvin. From Scotty Jones, Doug, you are R&B king, really. Ninja, you bad as hell. Wow, thank you. C-Tree is just more the same. You want me to keep reading? Okay. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I'll keep reading. From Star-Lord, saying Tree, you would have had the crown if not Doug was singing with you. Or against you. That's what he meant to say, against you. Tree, you were good, but Doug is the man. Thank you. From Star-Lord. Sandman, Tree just blessed my soul with that sweet harmony. She was all right. I'm not hating. I don't have a hating bone in my body. So I can give credit where credit's due. She was all right. From Sandman, or from Stringer, Doug sound like Barry Manilow when he woke up from his sleep and dreamt something of beautifulness. Doug is the modern-day black Barry Manilow. Well, thank you, Stringer. I'm really not familiar with Barry Manilow's work, but I appreciate it. From Keisha Hamilton, I think Doug killed that. Oh, killed as in good. Like, you killed that, boy. Wow, thank you, Keisha. From Eugene Jackson, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I can sit here and listen. Because I'm humble, I'm just going to move on to something else because I don't want to keep reading this stuff and it's going to make Tree feel some type of way. So, 15 minutes bonus today. You got a bonus 15 minutes today on the Doug Stewart Show. All I'm going to do is read chat. I feel like I owe it to you. You've been great. So, on a Friday, to put a smile on your face, I'm going to come back no, we can't, Tree. The music's playing. When we come back from the break, matter of fact, when we come back from the break, I'm going to come back with one of my classics, okay, just to put a smile on your face on a Friday, and then we'll just read chat as a thank you for being loyal supporters of the Doug Stewart Show and of my singing. So, don't go away. Keep it locked. Bonus TDSS coming up. We're back. The Two Live Stews are back on air every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on WGST. It's sports talk with hot sauce. Special thanks to our sponsor, Bruce Hagen, at Hagen-Law.com for making it happen.
640 WGST in Atlanta. Search 640 WGST on iHeartRadio worldwide.
Yes! In life, things happen, good and bad. And being prepared is always important. If you're like me, a husband, a father, and protector of that family tree, then your family is the most important thing in the world. 95 million U.S. adults don't have protection in place. So, What I've done is put my protection in the hands of the largest and number one independent financial services company in North America, and that's Primerica. They look out for middle America because they believe that offering the most competitive premiums only benefits the client and have been doing so since 1977. If you're a parent, husband, or wife and want to discuss options with one of Primerica's top reps, then call my guy, Greg Wynn, at 678-439-7172. Again, that's 678-439-7172, and he'll put your family first. And hey, tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Yes! Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your number one advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975 and work it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know we had to do it. Yes, sir. Yes. So happy birthday, Aaron Hall. This is how we pay tribute to the greats on the Doug Stewart Show through song. You're welcome, Stewies. Sit back and relax. Oh, boy, this is good here. Classic Doug Stewart. Yes, sir. This is classic Doug Stewart. Yes, sir. That boy's good. Here we go. Yes, sir. That boy's good. Baby, you can't have all of me. Yes, sir. 'Cause I'm not totally free. I can't tell you everything that's going on. Yes, sir. Baby, there's a few things in my past that should not be explained. I'm asking you, baby, be with me for a little while. Please hush. Yes, sir. No questions asked. Lay back and relax, girl. Yes, sir. Now kick off your shoes. Put your big head down, baby. Since we're here now, baby,
the line.
I'm giving you a piece of me you can have.
You playing they song.
Oh, boy. Hey, y'all welcome, man. That's just a little taste, man. That's one of my classics. So I decided, to show you a little bit of love. I give you one of my classic hits from the past. So you're welcome, Stewies. That's how I do it, though. If you're new to the show, that's how I get down. That's how I gets down. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. So clearly, man, I am the R&B king. Thank you very much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. This segment is brought to you by my folks at Strickland Security. Protect your home, man. A lot of craziness going on in the city of Atlanta. You need to have a great alarm system by some great people that aren't going to try to upsell you. All right? So go and check out my folks online at Strickland Security. That's stricklandsecurity.com. And tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Yes, sir. Let me read more of this chat here, man. Tree, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? You done pouting for the day because people proclaim me the R&B king?
What, I can talk now?
Okay, never mind. I don't even need to ask the question because I see it now. It's something I wasn't sure about. I had it on my computer screen here. When I went to the break, I had gotten to the conversation about tempo and how they're 6-0, and I had told this story about how I was visiting Philadelphia, and my line brother, Gwat, one of the coolest dudes in the history of the world, had took me by Temple, and how big the campus was. He actually corrected me a little bit. He's listening to the show. Shouts out to your Q. I'll see you in a week. Homecoming, baby. So he's actually listening to the show, and he sent me a text. He says, correction, dog. Temple is in North Philadelphia, right in the smack of the hood, but it is not quite downtown, but almost near there. Thanks for the shout out. I heard my name, ha ha. And he says, and since we're going down memory lane, remember I took you to that hood strip joint, and that gal put that up, and went, oh, I can't talk about that. So let me tell you what else, and I don't know if it's still like this in Philly, but this was like 10 years ago when Vic played for the Falcons, and we went up there. We took a bunch of listeners. We flew up to Philadelphia for the weekend, and we took like 20 listeners and stayed at a great hotel and went to the game, and me and Ryan had to fight for our lives at Philadelphia at the Vet. But anyway, so my boy, the same dude, took me to the strip joint, man, and the strip joints in Philadelphia are much different than the strip joints down here. First of all, they can't advertise. Like, they can't put a sign on front of the building. So in effect, it's a building with no sign, so you have to know somebody to tell you where the strip club is, or you'll ride right by it and just think it's an office or a building or something like that. And another thing about the strip joints in Philadelphia, the ones that we went to, is they're dark. Like, there's no like fanfare. There's not a bunch of lights and glitter and DJ, and it's not a big production. It's just a space. And so it's dark as hell. I couldn't see my hand in front of my face in this damn strip club. Like, literally, somebody could shank you in a Philadelphia strip club, and you wouldn't even see them. And so I was scared for my life. But they got real freaky. I don't know if it was all the strip clubs in Philadelphia that's like this, but this strip club, man, it was off the chain. I better not even talk about that anymore before they start raiding strip clubs because of Doug Stewart. Said they got all type of nefarious stuff going on in there. I need to stop. From Texas Ty, Ryan's view on this Pitino will be priceless. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, you need to be listening to the Two Live Stews tomorrow morning. I can only imagine what Lil Bubba going to say about Pitino and these hoes. And Muhammad Ali almost burning down Atlanta. I'm sure he's going to touch upon that. Ronald Cameron, y'all wrong for disrespecting the GOAT. With that said, I don't believe Ali tweeted that. I wasn't disrespecting the GOAT. I was not disrespecting Muhammad Ali, and I'm sorry if you took it that way, sir. From Texas Ty, what did Doug say? The closest Atlanta was to being burnt down since the Confederacy was Muhammad Ali. From Al Thompson, Doug is the new Ryan of TDSS. I guess Tree has to be Doug. Line stepping arse. No, man. I mean, let me think about that statement for a second. Doug is the new Ryan of TDSS. I guess Tree has to be. No, you know what? I guess in the Two Live Stews, the roles are kind of reversed. I'm kind of like the level-headed one because you got to kind of, and we don't do it on purpose. It kind of just happens where there's like a good cop, bad cop situation. And I guess that's pretty much what the Two Live Stews were for over a decade. Ryan just said all these crazy, outlandish, childish things. And I was kind of like the voice of reason, But this is my show. I get to be loose on this show. If I'm like this with Ryan, we couldn't do a show.
You sound like these preachers out here. This is my church.
No.
They still need someone to reel them in, or you will run rampant as we see daily.
And I guess that's your role. But that's the point I'm trying to make is, if I'm like I am now on my show, where I just have free will and accord, I can do whatever the hell I want and be, just be all out Doug Stewart, we couldn't conduct the business of the Two Live Stews. We couldn't. So me being the oldest brother, I guess I took it upon myself to try to keep things straight. I accept that role, and it worked. It worked for almost 12 years. But on this show, I'm like Puffy and Pharrell. I'm going to get loose. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Kim Jane, this is why I love the show. Funny, this just made my day. What, the Ali talk? From that Ninja Doug, I told you Pitino is mobbed up. Don Pitino. Yeah, it appears that he's going to beat this thing. Rel Scott, Doug, look out for that lightning strike. Wait a minute. I put out several disclaimers that I'm not being funny, but it's true. I was trying to put you in the perspective of Muhammad Ali, the present day Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali can't tweet. He don't know what the hell a tweet is. He don't have no damn cell phone. He can't talk on the phone. The man can barely talk. Who he going to talk to on a cell phone to tweet? I mean, how is Muhammad Ali going to download a Twitter app? Can you imagine a Muhammad Ali sitting up in the corner of his house trying to download an app from the App Store? That's not going to work. Shut up. Y'all shut up. I'm just speaking the truth. Not only do the man not know what Twitter is, he don't have a phone. And if he had a phone, he couldn't download the damn app. If y'all don't want realness, man, then it's probably the wrong place for you. I'm just telling you. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Brian Hill, please stop, Doug. He is the GOAT. Didn't say he wasn't, sir. From Coop, harsh but true. Tell me you weren't concerned when Ali lit the fire at the Olympics. If you tell me you weren't concerned that man was going to burn off his damn arm to the shoulder, I'll tell you lying. You lying. At any second, I was looking for somebody to run out there with a damn fire extinguisher and just douse his whole ass. Not just his arm, but his whole body. And then listen, I'm giving creative credit to Ryan on this. Ryan went off about this when it happened. When something happened, obviously this was in 96, but we had talked about it on the show, something that came up, and Ryan just went stark ham about it. It was funny. It was true. And yes, when that happened, I was saying, man, please, man, it's the champ. So I was playing the role of what y'all are saying and what Tree is saying. But this is my damn show, and it's true. We thought that man was going to burn down the stadium.
Maybe he does talk to text. I do it all the time, Doug.
Talk to text? The man can't even speak.
But you know what? Oh, wait a minute. I always have to edit stuff, too, because it doesn't get it.
Tree, stop. Muhammad Ali hasn't talked in 10 years, 15, 20 years.
You always killing people.
Wait a minute. I didn't say he was dead, but Tree, have you heard Muhammad Ali speak in 15 years?
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to find something by tomorrow.
And then his damn handlers always like put their ear up to his mouth, and he's like, and then they step up. The champ says so and so and so and so and so and so, and then they put their ear back to his mouth. I guess that's what he's saying. And then they go. Hey, the champ says that he loves Mike Tyson and he's very excited about the fight. What's that, champ?
You gotta stop it.
Shut up! You know I'm telling the truth! You know I'm telling the truth! I love the champ just as much as everybody. But the champ he can't do talk to text. So stop it. Just stop it. I got a question for you, man. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, man? Oh, boy. And to be honest with you, this is what we do every single day. If you're new to the show, you caught a great example of how we get down around here. All right? Gave y'all extra 15 minutes. Who else does that in radio? Huh? Who else gives you bonus 15 minutes but me?
I need a respirator.
Nobody. All right. Thank you for joining me today on the Doug Stewart Show. I got to get the hell out of here, man. Shouts out to the Tree of Life, producer to the show. Thank you, Tree. Waterhead Walter, Dwayne Fasson, Gerald Oliveri, the engineers to the show. Thank you very much, man. Big ups to all of the Stewies in the chat room. I wish I could read chat all day, man. Thank you. Without no you, there'd be no me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Special shout out to my man Pink Gator for this hot ass track. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Make sure you tune in tomorrow morning, 640 WGST, 11 a.m. The return of the Two Live Stews continues. And you can also listen on iHeartRadio nationally, worldwide even, to be honest with you. All right, so we'll do this again Monday. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.